Hi, I'm Barbara Olsavsky, strategist, data toolmaker, and trainer. To start us off, I'd like you to think about a question. Is your data worth tracking? This is a question about the quality and integrity of your data, its accuracy, completeness, and fit with your use cases. And it's an important question to consider because low-quality data can mean that your business insights are ill-informed. I've covered some of these points in my videos on clean data and data classification. In this video, I'm going to focus on how standard operating procedures, or SOPs for short, can help you improve the quality and integrity of both your data and your business insights. Before I dive in, I want to give a quick disclaimer that this video is for general information purposes only and is not intended as consulting or business advice. A SOP is a set of instructions for a routine task. One of my favorite SOP tips is to write your first draft as you go. I'm going to follow my advice with this video scenario and then massage the SOP until it meets our needs. So imagine we're at a college campus with a lot of buildings to maintain. We use a work order database application to report maintenance issues, log work time spent by the various tradespeople who did the work, and close out the work order as completed. Ideally, the work order database application fulfills three business needs. It supports people on the college campus in addressing their maintenance concerns. It supports the tradespeople in their maintenance work. And it supports administrators in gathering business insights into how many tradespeople are needed, the overall health of their buildings, and, because unaddressed maintenance issues impact our impression of a place, the general response time between requesting a work order and when the work order is actually completed. For brevity, we'll focus on just response time. A work order comes in. There's a ceiling leak. So we start the SOP, which, for now, will be a bird's eye view of the whole process, which we can break up later. Part 1 of this SOP is creating a new work order in the system. We'll open the work order system and fill in the description and pick the department. Since this is a leak, we'll guess plumbers, and we submit. Presumably, because we picked them from the list, the plumbers are notified that they've got a new work order. They deploy and fix the leak, but they also need to call in the carpenters to fix the ceiling. Then they call in the janitors to clean up all the mess, and it's done. In our SOP, we write this as tradespeople doing the work, logging their time, and marking the work order as closed. Now, looking at our SOP, we did not include a request date as part of creating a work order, which means that it's hit or miss as to whether we can do the response time calculation. We have a data issue. If the database application records the date the record was created in the system, we might be okay. But for accuracy and data integrity, we might also need to capture those word-of-mouth work orders where someone mentioned it and the work was done and entered into the system after the fact. So we'll modify our work order creation SOP to include entering the date the work order was requested. Now we can calculate response time. But our SOP still doesn't help us support good response times because it doesn't have a good way of letting the carpenters or janitors know that they've got work to do. So we modify again. Our work order system will let us spawn off a child work order for every smaller part of our parent work order, letting us track all of the work back to that initial request. If we were tracking just the child work order response times, we'd get a faulty view of our response times per work order request because we'd be tracking only parts of the job instead of the job as a whole. So our SOP should reflect the work order spawning in a way that captures the entire response time. That is, plumbers address their part of the job, log their time, but now, because there's more work to be done, they also create a child work order, and then follow the steps for work order creation, selecting carpentry as the department, selecting the date requested, entering in the description about ceiling repair, and submit. Now the carpenters can be notified in a timely fashion, which supports their timely response, and it supports the overall business desire for tracking response time from start to finish under the parent work order request. The carpenters will do the same with the janitors. But now the janitors have the extra onus of going back to the parent work order and marking the entire thing as complete with a date completed. These SOP revisions improve data integrity by supporting complete and accurate data, and improve data quality because now our data is a better fit with our business insight needs. And both of these give us better business insights. If you would like to talk to me about how to write or revise your standard operating procedures for better data or better insights, you can connect with me at www.bloudesigns.com. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs it. Thank you for watching.